Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting on this for a minute. And I had this idea for a while. I've never seen anybody react to these loose talk about bullshit. That's what we about to do, man. We about to react to these loose talk about bullshit. See what's popping.
A part of the show that we wind up getting to, Darlene loose talk about bullshit.
Well, thank you. Can I say that this is the perfect segue?
You turn this shit up a little bit.
Because you was over here talking about juices down there. Yeah.
Juice is down there.
I don't know if you've heard about this, but there is a current TikTok thing that's gone viral, right? And it's called vabbing. Have you heard about it?
Vabbing?
Mm-hmm.
Vabbing.
I have no idea.
Okay, youngsters, if you talk about vabbing, they don't know what it is. And it's this, it's so silly.
Is that
Before she gets to vabbing, am I reading this correctly? Am I looking at this right, or is Craig's jacket playing illusions on my eyes? It looked like he got a mesh jersey on underneath that jacket. I could be wrong, but it looked like he got on a practice hockey jersey right now up under that jacket.
the girls who got the real gooey
I don't
pussy?
know.
Because this one girl sent me a picture when she was pulling it up and it didn't pop yet. Her pussy was real gooey.
Oh,
like that.
that's scary. I know she might be sick.
No, she wasn't sick. This is gel that was clear, D.
Clear.
He said
Yeah, it
jail.
was clear gel. Juice. When you put your dicky in, her pussy's like, bloop, bloop.
Oh, that's viscosity.
I love it.
Anyway, it's that women are using their vaginal discharge as perfume to attract males.
Oh, wow. That's sorcery.
What?
And you can even go online, you can see they've got pictures of the girl that first started it.
What?
And she's reaching in her pants. She's like, hey, girl, this is a new thing. So they're saying they're
The
putting
new
it on the
thing?
warm pulse parts, just like you would a perfume to last longer. So they say they think that that's going to
Some bitches gonna lose their edges doing that.
That's why some of the doctors actually chimed in and were saying, well, now you could be causing thrush, which we spoke about before.
What is all these words?
And
Yeah.
it's like a bacterial infection that guys can even get down there, but also bacterial vaginosis, because if they're excited to do that, they might be putting their dirty hands down there more often.
Dirty hands?
Because they think that they're gonna
How many bros y'all think wash their hands before they start fingering themselves? I don't think that many. What is all these words? We got fabbing, we got thrush. I've never heard of any of these words. If you heard of these words before, man, let me know. But I've never heard of none of that. She said the white accumulation, that shit in the crack of your mouth that Boosie be having all the time when he be talking a lot, is called thrush. Thrash.
Thrush.
Do that.
Filthy.
That
they
do
said
sound
What
filthy.
pussy sound like this when you put your dick in?
They said that
When you pull your dick out of
they're smearing fluid behind their ears and neck.
Ugh.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because I heard about that last week. But they're using
Well, that's some real heterosexual type shit, though. If you think about it,
Heterosexual.
it ain't no. I mean, a girl with a pussy on
There
her,
she goes. That's the girl who started.
she can't do it. Though.
Oh
What
no.
do you mean?
Hell
Oh,
no.
hell
Come here, baboon.
Ugh.
Take that hair out and let me see how you really look.
That's wild.
Yeah, she ain't built to do that. She got
That's
that.
nasty.
What's that thing in the front called?
The fupa?
Yeah.
But she's a young girl. I think that's just the shape of her head.
Ugh.
What she is, goddammit.
No, she looked like one of them chicks in that natural community that don't wear deodorant and shit like that. That's what she giving me them type of vibes. I've never, ever, ever in my life heard of anything like this. This had to come out of that tree hugger, touch the grass community.
When I'm looking at her side profile,
Had
goddammit,
to.
it looked like the evolutionary map. Hey, caveman bitch. That ain't no bad bitch, though. You gotta be a bad bitch to introduce something. Somebody else will get credit for it. They'll give a bad bitch credit for
Yeah, I
it.
don't know.
No, real
They gonna say,
shit.
I don't know what she was doing.
Right.
She was stanking up the room. The bad bitch do it. Yeah, be like, okay. Do you got a picture of her face head on?
Yeah, because just from the side, so she's the one that said she started it. What's her name?
That bitch look like a tall version of Webster.
I mean,
Why you do that to his hat? Why you do it? I don't like that. What he did to his hat.
Because
Would you pour it in?
I don't like
there was
that.
one girl that's selling her farts. She farts on camera, and puts it in the jar and sends it.
They did she do what?
No, I was saying I don't know why she's wanting people to see who her so-called started it. Unless she's making money off of it, like selling samples, because there was a woman.
Did she say selling samples?
She farts live and puts it in the jar, and then
See, this is what I be talking about. I be talking about D's age is starting to show. Like sometimes she says shit and she go off on tangents. It don't be relevant to the story. Sometimes she be talking with Corey talking. Corey be mid joke, finna hit the punchline. She talking. So like, oh, you see what so and so said in the chat? Like, D, if you don't shut up, sometimes like you need to watch some old videos and figure out your timing. It'd be off sometimes. Look at Corey. Look how Corey looking at her. He like, is you for real talking about selling farts right now?
Can people buy it?
Yeah, she made a lot of money off of it. All these guys want to smell her stuff.
Hey man, let me tell you something about men, dog. I know men will fuck anything.
True.
It's called fetish too. So there you go.
True.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a man will have sex with anything. Anything. So if it's a human, that's a bonus.
He said it's a bonus if it's a human.
You got something crazy.
What the fuck do you do with this? Watch what I say.
No.
What kind of toy is that?
What is that? Yeah. Craig is off the chain. Craig is off the chain.
So does the male
What
put
the
that
fuck?
in?
This motherfucker got a dick with a pussy in the back of it. Is we gonna get flagged for that, man?
Well, I don't know.
Don't show it. I don't know what.
It's too late now, dog.
That's a toy.
No, I know, but for whom? Like for both? Like
What?
Would you put your dick in that?
Hell no. I ain't putting my dick hell no.
Is that
That's
supposed to
a
be
dick
safe?
with a pussy on the back of it.
Yeah, we need an explanation.
Man violation. If a girl, you in 6'9" position with a girl, and you got a toy, and you put it in one of them holes back there while you eating out.
Man, that's a violation.
That's man violation.
I think so.
Bro, I'm confused by that
I
little
don't do it no
toy.
more.
Is it?
But say it again.
Okay, so if a guy is doing, oral, right? He's doing oral.
Giving her head.
Yeah, and then he can reach up and uses a toy or whatever in her mouth or vice versa.
He got a dick in his hand while he eating.
Well, not necessarily.
A dick toy.
Nah, you ain't allowed to. You can't hold no dick toy.
What do you
You hold a dick toy, that's man violation.
Hell yeah.
What if it's just a vibrator that's not shaped like
That shit gotta be shaped like a basketball for me to hold it.
Well, they do have the little finger thingies too. It's go. They look pretty
Yeah.
sharp. It looks very.
Maybe a glove.
What if you fuck 3 hoes that day and this other girl just cool with you? So you trying to help her get off, man? You don't know what people been through, man. That's all I'm trying to
Miss
say.
Lips, you know what?
Miss Lips.
You know what she said? She said that.
Miss Lips gonna help me out tomorrow.
Wait,
You said that declaration.
She said that's Michelle Obama. You know what?
Oh wow! Wouldn't that be crazy if it was?
Yeah.
Bro, she
Michelle
don't
Obama.
look
Michelle
nothing
Obama
like
don't
no
look like
Michelle
that.
Obama.
Accept the request, Abe. I just sent it to you.
Oh yeah, that thing might not. I don't know.
I'm
Abraham
convinced.
Mac Mini.
That's Mookie Blaylock.
Yeah, Craig got on the hockey jersey.
That's Mookie Blaylock. It's hilarious.
for sure.
Yeah, Robert Pack built this. Like a
Did you
Little
say
nigga.
Robert Pack?
little nigga with hops body.
He said little nigga with hops.
That's the lead singer of the Troop. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Steve. My bad. I had to get you.
That hat
Two
looked crazy.
marriages that people didn't know they were married, or now they do. Of course,
Where the
Megan.
fuck you find that toy, Craig?
I know.
Craig, I ain't fucking with you no more, dog.
There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, looks like
This
you're having
nigga
safe
got a
sex.
pussy in the back of a dick.
It's like having, instead of working a condom, you're having safe sex.
I mean,
Craig, you a stupid.
That is crazy.
Hey man, Craig is doing it wrong.
that's some unconceivable shit. Like,
But you know what though? Guys might use that.
Hey, on some real shit though, man, you've been watching this show for a minute, man. I don't think nobody really made Corey laugh as much as Craig facts, man. Craig And you could tell when somebody trying to just give you a chuckle just to like, so your jokes don't land flat. This thing really be laughing. He really be laughing. I ain't gonna lie, man. Craig is probably one of the most compatible co-hosts that is he considered a co-host? But he one of the most compatible dudes he done had on this show with him, man, which is why he on here so long. It speaks volumes for sure.
I'm not putting my dick in no pussy that's in the dick.
No, real talk.
But you're not putting
that's facts, though.
That's like I'm saying, it looks like a cover to
That shit is crazy.
It is.
That is undescribable, man.
It looked like it ain't even real. It looked like some AI made. Like somebody made it on AI.
Hey man, where the fuck you get that toy, Craig? I can't fuck with you,
that shit
man. I'm
can't
gonna follow
be
you
real.
for about a week after that, dog. I'm gonna see what you be on out here.
That shit is that dog. Who thinks this shit like
Craig
that?
looked like
Hey man, this motherfucker found a pussy dick.
Craig looked like the nigga from Little Rascals, man.
What the fuck, man? What is that?
It's white too, so you know that's what they
color choices. That is, yeah.
Can you be black and wear that?
Hell no. That's undescribable.
Yeah,
No, I don't even think you're supposed to wear it. Like, I don't even know how that
You better
works.
let anybody get your Amazon shit.
Oh no, you seen this other shit?
No.
I was going to say that's Lennox Lewis up there.
Anyway,
Oh, that's a good one.
2 marriages. The people didn't know they were married. Jonathan and Jayden Good are actually married.
They married.
They got married.
How about that?
And I haven't seen the movie yet. I went to go see it. It was sold out, so I ended up seeing Alto Nights, which was super good too. That's the new Robert De Niro movie where he plays both gangsters because he said he could not come up with another person.
Who?
What?
Robert De Niro.
He played what gangster?
What's the name of the movie, D?
Alto Nights.
Okay.
It's about an old social club.
Is that on?
It's in the theaters.
Oh, it's in the theater. Man, what you gonna show me, man? I'm scared to look at this
I'm gonna go
shit.
see that Jonathan Majors movie because everybody's on it. I wanted to see it. It was sold out.
Well, I can't see it.
Oh,
Let me watch it.
no,
Oh, what in the
Hey,
hell?
Craig, I ain't fucking with you.
You know what? Where's
Hey, man, I
HR?
can't show this. I can't fuck Craig crazy, y'all. Trust me.
Oh, where the hell is that?
Now I want to see the video.
Are they dirty or hairy? What is that?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. They laughing too hard, man. I want in on the joke, man. They need to drop the link to whatever they showing in the video description. Next time, if y'all watch this, man, please drop the links to these videos in the description so we can laugh too, man. He laughing too hard for us not to know what the hell going on, bro.
That nigga stupid. Hey, just send me that, man. I wish we could show that on the show.
Me too, nigga.
It's not showing.
Hell no. We probably gonna get flagged for the one shit.
It's not.
They hate this show.
Okay, it's not showing Liberty States.
Hey man, you a stupid motherfucker, Craig. Where you find that stupid shit, man? I ain't fucking with you, man.
They done called Craig stupid like 15 times, man. Oh.
Oh man, if they can see this shit, they would take a trap.
Hey man, whoever put that on that line, that ain't shit, man.
Yeah, that's terrible to be on IG. I can see that came from that. Anyway, and the other marriage, really quick, is Nelly and Ashanti. They got married apparently last winter, and he was just on an interview, and he said that he married her. But what's funny is I think people are taking it wrong. He may have worded it wrong, but he said he didn't want her to be a baby mama. So
How you worded wrong?
people will give you flack for anything, so they were giving him flack for that. Like, oh, so you married her just because you didn't really want to be.
Congratulations
Yeah,
to
don't be mean. Yeah,
Jonathan
say
Majors
anything, man.
and Nelly.
Nelly.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't want nobody else to get the broad, so they walked down the aisle with it. That's all marriage is. When you don't want nobody else to fuck her, you'll be like, you know what?
Corey is right about this, y'all. Corey been saying this for so long, and I done contemplated that thought for a minute. Ever since the first time I heard him say it, and he's actually right. It's like a very simplistic way of looking at it from the man's point of view, but he's actually right. You take him off the
That's
market.
what marriage is.
That's
when you
really
don't
what's
want
going
nobody
on.
else to smash a woman, you'll be like, okay, come on.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
No, that's a big
That's
fact.
all marriage is.
Damn
It
it!
lasts a few years, at the wife, you be like, I should have let them motherfuckers have you.
That's funny as hell.
I should have let them have it. That's all marriage is when you just really don't want nobody else to touch you.
That's a bruh.
Hell yeah.
He ain't wrong.
That might be one of the truest forms of love, actually. But marriage is when you don't want nobody else to put their hands on her. That's why you did it.
That's too damn much.
If ain't nobody married you, that means don't nobody give a fuck what happened to your pussy. That's the truth. Think about that. If you ain't never been married, ladies, don't nobody care what happened to your pussy. When you care about what happened to the pussy, you walk down the sucker-ass aisle and do the suckiest shit you can ever think of. Agreed to give everything you got. How the chat went out? Are we shut down? Did we lose the page?
What happened?
Hey, man, I'm sorry Corey went through that divorce, man. Man, that's
Corey
messed
drunk as
up,
hell. I'm a little lit tonight.
Are you?
I'm a little lit.
So the other story that a lot of people are talking about, I was actually going to give big praise to the Othello play, Denzel's big play. It's doing great.
What a
it
photo.
had the biggest ever of a play opening. It's like over 2 million. It's like unheard of. Yeah, and Jake Gyllenhaal. It's gonna run until I think the beginning of June.
Look better the older they
selling
get.
out. Of course, the opening weekend was star-studded. Had all these celebrities that came to it. But everybody was thrown off by
Felicia
the next
Rashad
day
type
after that big opening where Sherri Shepherd went on her show that following the Monday or the Monday after the weekend after it, saying that she was basically like accosted by somebody, but everybody already knew who it was because some people were there and saw.
What does accosted mean?
Like if somebody just said, "Hey, Corey," like just basically kind of getting getting all up in your. Well, you've been accosted.
Dude, Corey be acting like he don't know these words, and he really
been accosted and liked it.
Probably it depends on who it was from, but anyway, so she was. Another woman came up to her, grabbed her arm, turned her around, and said, "I heard you've been shading me. You've been talking bad about me." And
Sherri.
Yes, and then so Sherri never said the woman's name, but other people knew because they were there. It happened in the pact.
Who was it?
Nia Long, allegedly. So she goes on her show. Sherri goes on her show and says, "Hey." Doesn't say the lady's name and says, "Yeah, I was really mad because they were saying that she wasn't playing." She said she actually went. I don't know if that was true or not, but Sherri said
Sherri will run a bitch over with a cop. You better not play with Sherri. Sherri ain't no motherfucking joke. Sherri is she goes out her way to be nice.
Super nice. Yeah, nice lady.
But fuck with her.
And she said, "I did not. Like, I don't understand what the heck you must be. You got me wrong. You're talking about the wrong person."
You got me
Sherri said that that the woman, because she again on her show never said who it was.
Wait, I don't understand. Did somebody grab Sherri or did Sherri grab somebody?
Somebody grabbed Sherri.
And who she said what?
She didn't say who it was, but everybody else said because people were there and they witnessed it. In other words, Sherri was still trying to be cool, not saying who the lady was.
Okay.
But other people.
So Nia Long grabbed
her and said, "You've been talking about me. I heard you've been talking, throwing shade at me." She's like, "What? Never, not."
Sherri was mad because she didn't snap. Sherri, I'm telling you, I have never seen Sherri Shepherd not be in kind mode.
Right.
But she is the type of person who will go there if you fuck with her.
Yeah, she did. You could tell.
Look, I believe Corey on that one.
Show, the following show.
I believe Corey on that one.
She sort of kind of did for her own, but I see it. And she said,
"I already know what's up, Sherri. Don't snap. Fuck it. Let it ride."
She said,
"Let it ride, Sherri."
So look, we could talk about it if that's what you think. No, but she still hasn't answered. So Homegirl went on Instagram and said, "So about the other night." So that was all her take. She didn't say anything like that. It was kind of funny,
It wasn't funny, bitch. Don't grab motherfuckers, bitch.
And say
You got a bad rep all over motherfucking Hollywood. The only motherfuckers hold you up is cake ass niggas want to fuck you. Somebody said, I've never heard nothing good about that lady.
Really? Yeah, I never had no experience with her.
That's crazy.
I ain't never heard nothing good about her. No, I'm saying Sherri goes out her way to try to be good to people, especially if she know you a comic, Craig. You never met her?
Damn, I ain't know Nia Long had a bad rep. She actually got a bad
I
rep.
can see her thinking she's entitled enough to grab a bitch.
Oh, it's Corey just talking shit.
Sherri, let it ride. Let it ride, homie.
Yeah, she probably is.
Let it ride, Sherri. Look, Motherfuckers gonna take the other bitch side because somebody think you supposed to be nice to that bitch. But I already know, Sherri, we know what it is. See, I talked to one of my homies on the phone, and this motherfucker ain't no motherfucking joke. And that motherfucker told me, man, this a world of weenies, and they get to motherfucking be who they want to be because everything is videotaped, and they motherfucking come grab a nigga off of tape. They got the getaway car and everything on video now.
Right.
This the inner city life, man. You can't really pull it like you used to be able to pull it. Sherri, you can't pull it with the brawl. Yeah, she grabbed you. She was doing
Corey,
too much.
he definitely
Let it
lit.
go.
Look at his
Keep
eyes.
your slot.
Yep.
You know,
Don't let that bitch trick you out your slot.
Look at Corey's eyes, man. He
You gotta get
definitely
a
lit.
drone and put a boxing glove on it and just fly it into the bitch. You know what?
Stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that
Nigga
It's pretty
stupid.
That's stupid, Greg.
Who did that? You don't know.
I already know what Sherri on. I give Sherri her respect. I've never seen her act funny with nobody, but I'm just saying, I haven't never seen her act funny with nobody. But I know that she got a switch
Yeah.
that is don't fuck with
No,
me.
and she
I should-
owned it because she said
Yeah.
actually that she
I should do
went
it.
during
I should
the
do a
intermission,
drinking
she
game
went
next
in
time
the
I do
ladies'
this.
room and literally
Every
waited
time
there for
Corey
15 minutes,
called
like
Craig
was like,
stupid,
trying
he
to
take
calm
a shot.
down.
well,
What y'all think about
I
that?
think to,
Waiting for what?
that's
Every
what
time
I
he
don't
called
know.
Craig,
That's how I
you
took it, like
stupid.
waiting to talk
Shot.
about wait a
Cause
second.
you know, girl, you heard me say waiting on the hoe. Have you heard some of her confessions?
Nia Long,
No, but I
no.
saw the Chris. I saw that.
You saw the Chris
Boy,
Rock scene?
Nia
Chris Rock
Long
was
is
like, get this
bad,
funky
dog.
bitch.
I'm
This
sorry.
bitch might slap me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
That was funny though.
All I hear is sleazy shit about the other bro.
Yeah, I'm not fine.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Don't snap, Sherri. Be
Yeah,
cool.
keep it cool.
Get that bitch a pass, Sherri. Keep getting your bag.
That nigga got smoked for Nia Long.
And poor Xavier.
Sherri will hit you with a motherfucking Chevy Suburban, motherfucker.
She one of those, and when she goes,
she go. She go.
Hit you with the damn trailblazer, huh?
That's that nigga she had the baby with. That nigga tried to play her. She was finna kill that nigga.
Anyway, I was gonna say poor guy, but then again, actually good that he found out this soon before he actually married her. But Xavier Worthy, remember we had just spoke about him. I think getting engaged to.
Who was that?
That's the Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver. Now
You got to know who that is, Cole. You watch
tried
football.
to lie on him last year and say, right? You familiar with it, Phil? Tried to lie on him and said almost ruined his whole career. But he had enough on him in the court where they didn't believe her. Anyway, she tried to
What is
say,
she talking
that
about?
he did all this stuff to her, domestic violence, all that, try to ruin. All the while, then he finds out while he's over there helping him win the Super Bowl that she's doing, she's cheating on him, putting a lot of stuff in her name, trying to do some extortion stuff with his money and houses and things like that. So he's now taking her to court. There's pictures on the internet. I can't believe it. She literally ripped out his hair.
What?
There's chunks of his hair missing on his head. So
Who was the dude?
Xavier Worthy. Kansas City Chiefs.
Is it a police report you finna
Is that the
talk
dude
about?
who got
Like,
here?
I'm pressing
Yeah, I
charges.
don't
You
know
ain't
if you
ripping
got
hair
it.
out my scalp.
Anyway,
Like,
so he actually,
we
the
not
court
doing
went
that.
now, and his, which is very rare, thank
You're
goodness.
not
it's
ripping my
rare.
locks
But
out
the judge saw them, and he
my
must have had enough
scalp.
evidence.
Is you
He
crazy?
had pictures and all this stuff, videos stuff. But anyway, found
Evidence.
found in his favor. So now
Oh yeah, I see what I'm saying.
So now he's going
Yeah, that
against
bitch,
her.
That
like
bitch look
Sha'Carri
good.
Richardson.
Yeah.
So now he's
She look
I got
good.
another DM.
sending her to court.
Just
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to get her on the show.
Nah, hell
Oh,
no.
right, yeah.
I want her to be on the show. I already know she's gonna be a pillar.
But so I'm glad it's kind of going in his favor right now. I hope it all works out for him.
Sha'Carri, come on the show. We love you. I want her to talk about that shit with that weed.
He talking about Sha'Carri Richardson, but she is literally the poster child for everything Corey talks shit about when it comes to women. The hair, the nails, the wigs, the whole costume that he be talking about, that's her. So I bet you he would let, so basically he gonna let all that shit that he talk slide for the content. But she's literally the costume broad that he be talking about all the time that you got to watch and guard against. Sha'Carri Richardson, like take her out. Like she be full costume every time you see her.
Them motherfuckers made her miss
I don't like
Olympics
nothing
on
about it.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
Dirty rotten motherfuckers.
Or how about we get JuJu? If we could get JuJu Watkins.
Oh, yeah, the injury was crazy.
Oh yeah, JuJu and got fucked
Yeah,
up.
she was trying to get up with the quarterback, I think. I don't know. They was laughing.
Her
ACL.
mama didn't know who she was.
That's his mom. Oh,
His mama didn't know who she was.
But it doesn't matter. You see how she did? That was kind of crazy. He's 24.
Oh, she's 22.
His mama cock blocked.
Yeah.
But in such a public
I ain't never heard nothing negative about JuJu.
Nothing
She
at all.
seems like a good kid.
No, for
I
real.
was so sad when she tore her ACL the other day.
No.
Because I looked at her face and she was in agony and I was like,
That's cool.
oh man, that's fucked up. Because she looks like a good spirit.
But she's young, so I'm hoping that she'll be,
Super
she
young.
does that.
She'll be alright.
Even though that Nia motherfucker.
She gonna make more. She making more money in college than she will as a pro. So
Yeah.
She pays. She a millionaire.
Oh yeah. They said about 10. She's already worth like 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's a blessing to get that money that young, man. I'm glad they're able to do it, man.
Because now they're
Glad they able to do it.
Who?
the what's his name?
Who?
The Jayden Daniels
He ain't got no problem with what?
with his mom being like that.
Like
You
what?
gonna stop her?
Man, we ain't finna talk about Jayden Daniels. We were so proud.
Yeah.
We were so proud of Jayden Daniels in his rookie year of the NFL.
And it's
Who did they give the MVP to this year?
that's true.
They gave it to that boy in Buffalo. Do you really think the boy in Buffalo deserves the MVP over Jayden Daniels
Yes.
or motherfucking the homie in Baltimore? You out your motherfucking mind. That man Josh Allen ain't won nothing. But back on this story, I think they will make a good couple.
Oh yeah, that would be a super couple.
No, they would, though.
That baby gonna make bread.
Yeah, they would though. That's actually
like crazy.
that would be a nice
You never
little.
know one.
Let me tell you something.
Look at them.
Hey, do you see vaginal slurping in her face?
I do. From the shoulders up, she been eating twat.
I don't see it.
I don't either.
Let me tell you why.
He said on the shoulders up.
When I saw her laughing,
My apologies.
no, we ain't dissing her. We got love for. We joke on this show.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
From
if
the
she ain't
shoulders
pussy, I
up.
still fuck with her.
That's a part of how they
Oh.
train. They got a room in the gym they eat pussy in when they work on
Look, you with your toy, Craig. Oh.
How old is she?
She gotta be
Like
22.
22. I tell her, baby, look, I ain't gonna be able to keep up with you. Need a little nigga. We need a little nigga on the side for all that. But when I called you, I'm expecting you to get to me within an hour.
Yeah.
That's all I ask. When I call you, get to me. Let the boy know that you really with. I got to go put in work.
She looked like her mom though.
Now
She look like who?
She looked like her mom. I mean, she looked like his mom.
I wonder how she look with her hair down.
Beautiful. She
beautiful.
bad.
She's stunning.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
she naturally
She look
pretty
like she
though.
about
For sure.
6'1". I don't know.
She cold.
She naturally
But I
pretty.
know her people. I ain't saying anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Jayden Daniels look like old boy from Cameo. Like Candy.
Jayden Daniels,
When
I
they first
thought
talking, and then
was
she came and just got a
maybe
little
playing for the
thing.
other team.
That's the mama she's
And the mama do look like
But
JuJu.
then when she turned around, it was
She
like,
might be fucking the mom.
That's
The mama getting at her now.
You know, we don't know, man.
I said myself.
Stick this beak in your pussy.
and poor Boosie. Is that how you say it, Boosie?
Boosie.
Badass.
Boosie.
What happened to
Boozy.
Boozy?
Anyway, he. When I first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, good for him." Well, Boosie tried to get
Boozy.
give money to start a foundation for the young man who was killed, Caleb Wilson, in that hazing incident. And he said he said it on an interview. You know, I'm starting this foundation or whatever for him. And his family is now threatening action against him, saying they don't want it.
Well, then you ain't got to threaten her. Just say don't do it.
He's receiving backlash after that. So Boosie tried to give some, say that he's starting a foundation.
You ain't got to start no foundation. Just give him some bread.
For that kid.
Don't stop him.
I don't know, but they are saying publicly, Alicia, that they don't that they're putting legal action against him for doing it.
That's petty as fuck. Like,
I don't understand, but sometimes, like for them to give money, they get money for that, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, he's giving his own money, is what he said.
No, Boosie is doing
Boosie
his
doing
thing.
private
I'm saying,
tax
like,
write-off type
the
shit.
people who give them money for the wrongdoing
Oh, for the wrong. Okay.
can
What
say,
type
we
of-
don't want you doing this. We don't want him to do that.
Right.
Tell him not to do that. You
Right,
get what I'm
that's
saying?
serious to take legal action.
I don't think
That is-
if somebody is doing that, Boosie has bad intentions. toward the young man because he don't need the money.
Right, I don't think so. And he said it.
It's just it probably touched his heart because it's a young man who got his life taken too fast. Let me make sure. The cops did that?
Who did what?
What happened to the young man?
No, he got killed in a hazing.
He said the cops
I remember the story now. Yeah, I saw that.
Uh-huh.
He was in a hazing thing. But that's another thing about college.
That's the homie got punched in the chest.
Don't play that shit.
Had a
It's a
stroke or
dude,
some
he
shit
played
like
wide
that.
receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. And I can't think his name right now. God damn. And they kicked him off the team eventually. He was a motherfucker. He was a stud type dude, man. I'm saying, like, damn, what's that boy who played for the Dallas Cowboys?
How long ago?
He was a wide receiver. This is before the crew they got in now. Then he wound up getting on Baltimore for a second. But it's almost like they ran him out of the NFL. Is it Dez Bryant?
Dez Bryant? Okay, yeah.
Was he a wide receiver?
Yeah.
See, this is what I like about Dez Bryant. When they try to do that rookie shit to him, he was like, I don't play that shit, homie. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes they had rookies carrying the bags, they had rookies, whatever. He was saying, I don't play that shit. I think people need to be like that with that college.
No, that shit worked against you. You got to be a part of the program,
don't
dog.
Play with me, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what I'm trying to pledge.
Nah, bro, that ain't how that works.
Play with me ever.
That ain't how that work, Cole. And I'm gonna end it right here because we done went too long. But that's not how that work, Cole. If you go and join the brotherhood and the fraternity, any organization, and they have a process to get involved in that organization, you're gonna go through the process. Like, if you want to be accepted, you want to be a part of the guys, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, welcome with open arms, you have to go through the process. If you try to jump bad and act like, oh, that process don't apply to me when everybody else before you done went through them steps to get where they at, they done walked in your shoes before you, you know what I'm saying, and have done these things, like, you can't act like you better than the program, man. So I understand what he's saying, because I pledged at one point in time, a long time ago. I went through the process, but I also had that mentality that Corey talking about, where it's like, you're not finna punk me. I'm not a bitch. Like, I ain't never been one, and I'll square up with any one of you niggas that's hazing me too. So at any given time, if I feel like it's going left, so you could do both, but you got to go through the process. Hope y'all like that video, man. It's the JMatt Show. We out of here.